We welcome you to the 2025 Major League Table Tennis Championship match. I'm your host, Evan Lepler. The second season of America's first pro table tennis league began with 8 quality teams. But now, only 2 tremendous contenders remain. The Carolina Gold Rush and the defending champion, Texas Smash. They'll play 4 singles matches, a doubles match, and a Golden Game grand finale, with the ultimate winner claiming the hallowed MLTT Cup, the most substantial slice of MLTT's $50,000 prize pool, and a spot in American professional sports history. Carolina is fueled by 3 MVPs. Last year's winners in Enzo Angles and Hong Lin, plus Season 2's co-men's MVP, Satoshi Ida. On the other side, doubles dynamos Hiromitsu Kasahara and David Macbeth lead a talented Texas squad with championship experience and looking to start a table tennis dynasty. On the call with me, former New Zealand national champ Matt Hetherington and U.S. Table Tennis Hall of Famer, the Olympian Sean O'Neill. It's the Carolina Gold Rush and the Texas Smash as we look to crown a champ here in Season 2 of Major League Table Tennis.
I do wonder how York will feel about his decision to defer after this opening match, just given the way that Carolina's kind of been all over it.
1-0.
I don't think Enzo has missed a shot yet. Every single long rally, he's getting the upper hand, showing great tenacity and just super placement. He knows it's these 2 or 3 points at the beginning of this game that will determine whether he's happy or not after this match is over. He does not want to let a sweep opportunity slip away.
This will be Enzo's final MLTT match in his 20s. He'll turn 30 in May. Just a few weeks from now.
Gets tough after that.
3,
tough.
2.
Enzo's matching Amir with his high toss serves. Both players having issues getting it onto the table. A lot of extra spin on the ball when the ball is tossed up higher, just due to the velocity coming down.
Yeah, I think with that kind of side spin, corkscrew spin from contacting the bottom of the ball, it makes it much harder to control the ball short without the ball popping up high. So really have to cut the angle back against it. Really taking some of the stuff that he used yesterday in his match against Margin Val. Not feeling like he needs to overdo things when he's pushed back.
And just really good location decisions on these blocks from the midcourt. Great serve return, but just could not convert with the opening.
Odai inches out in front here in Game 3 as they switch sides at 5-4. Huge forehands.
shortage of intensity from Enzo Angles' side of the table right now. Mia Hodai definitely in a more passive controlling position in a lot of these rallies.
Hodai hanging tough.
Look at that audience.
Folks thought we'd break the attendance record for an MLTT match today, and I expect that to happen as well. Oh my.
Big service error.
Costly mistake there from Amir.
You couldn't ask for a better start to MLTT's championship match. Let's rejoin Angles and Hodai for this epic ending.
Nice deep push by Angles.
Hodai just can't afford to miss those openings against the long ball. Even if it's heavy, he's got the leg power to produce the right amount of spin.
There's the over-the-table forehand flip kill. Hodai's ball did sit up, but again, credit Enzo seeing the opportunity, just jumping on it.
That's a really critical point for Hodai to keep it close. Gets it done with aggressive intensity. Another gigantic point here, of course. 7 serving 8.
7-8.
Eight all.
Enzo has been so workmanlike in all of his attacks so far in this entire match. Can he get that first attack going? Very smart, controlled spin. Enzo is not overplaying any balls, but just took his time off of the net ball.
Serve clock's winding down. Don't get called for it. Remember, Angles got a serve clock warning earlier. You don't want to see him lose a point there, but if you called it earlier, why didn't you call it then?
Yeah, as I understand from Ed Hogstead's explanation before, the official ruling from Major League Table Tennis is that the serve action starts when the ball leaves the hand.
Yeah.
So in ITTF, it's when the ball is presented. Major League, it's when the ball leaves the hand.
Oh, off the net, did not catch the edge.
And you could see on that loop out to the forehand, Enzo got air. Watch this one. Great placement, good positioning. And now a chance for a sweep to start off this finals.
Stop service clock warning. 9-10.
A miss from Angles and a golden point in game 3 on Enzo's serve. This next point will really mean so much. Can Carolina make it 3-0? Or can Texas inch within 1?
It's Amir Hodai sneaking away with game 3 and denying Enzo the sweep. Clutch for Texas to keep the smash close. 2-1, Enzo gets the win, but Hodai gets the smash on the board.
With the score now, Texas 6, Carolina 5. We skip ahead in our 2025 MLTT Championship match to another single showdown between the renowned chopper Angela Guan and the former MVP Hong Lin. Lin entered as the clear favorite, but Guan has shockingly taken the first 2 games. Now, she seeks a sweep in game 3, coming out of this quick timeout.
After a certain, but brush.
Brush, no flat. Yeah. I need to brush.
Because even flat is easier for her. If you hit flat, down the line is good. If you go, but if flat is easy for her. Spin she doesn't like. Yeah, and always make it unpredictable for her where even you attack. Even you surprised her once before with a loop down there, but make a good choice. This when you push, you know. One cut, one side, one no, but make her move. Don't give her a opportunity to push 5 times backward. Yeah?
Lin and Guan back to the table at 8-7 here in game 3. Kasahara and Ida both have looks to their body language like they were set to take the center court at Wimbledon at 8:30, and the match before it that was supposed to be a straight set, finish is all of a sudden into a 5th set tiebreaker. They've been waiting for a while. Oh, an edge ball from Guan makes it 9-7. And she's 2 points from a shocking sweep.
I feel like it's going to be really hard for Hong to bounce back from mentally.
Missed it.
She just can't get them on. At this point, what is she supposed to do? She can't make those shots. Pushing's not working. Looping and pushing's not working.
Maybe the most unlikely and surprising result in championship weekend history of MLTT. And we've seen plenty of surprises over the past couple of years, but nothing to match what Angela Guan finishes off.
Unbelievable.
A 3-0 sweep over Carolina's Hong Lin. A match that included a 141 shot rally that Hong actually won. But the story of the match was Angela wearing Hong down with her relentless get it back on the table defensive spirit. 11-10, 11-5, 11-7. Texas leads by 2.
We rejoin the action at a crucial moment in the 4th and final singles match between Carolina's co-MVP Satoshi Ida and Texas's Hiro Kasahara. Ida took the first 2 games, and now the winner of the 3rd game will give his team an 8-7 lead heading into the winner-take-all Golden Game.
Ida has taken the first 2 games over his countryman Hiromitsu Kasahara. I mentioned it earlier, Kasahara defeated Ida 2-1 in both regular season meetings between these two.
Look at that backhand loop play from Ida.
From the backcourt, just
Playing like a European.
A reminder of the significance of the 1-point lead. In Season 2, teams with a 1-point lead won 19 of 30 Golden Games. That's 63%. All-time MLTT history, teams with a 1-0 lead have won 68% of the time. So You know, nearly a 2/3 to 1/3. Your chances to win the Golden Game basically double by winning this game and taking the 8-7 lead.
Yeah, look, I'm just going to say it, but if Angela Guan can win 3-0 against Hong Lin, all odds are out the window for this final. I'm extremely excited to see how this Golden Game goes. And when you've had a team match of singles and doubles that has been this close and everything rests on the Golden Game, I think it's going to be a final for the books for a long time. Wow.
They're playing this game for the right to have the preferred order in the Golden Game. Carolina probably wants to stay away from the Angela Guan-Hong Lin matchup. But we've seen a lot of these tables be turned, whether it was the doubles play or this all-Japan match, that on paper it looked like it was potential sweep for the other side.
Oh my.
Oh, come on.
Ida handles the power with precision.
Finds a way to get his paddle on the ball, stepping around.
Wow.
And then he brings the thunder 1 point later.
The amount of speed that Ida is bringing to the table now, the early timing, the quick hand speed. How could you ever imagine that a player like that can also be a defensive player?
I mean,
It's wild.
Just the definition of explosion just went through that ball.
Even like this, he always wins.
Timeout, Texas.
Don't you think you believe you can make some spin, or you think you don't want to always go hard? You think you can play with more spin, or it's difficult?
I can, but yeah, he wants this. He wants that. Yeah, but only yeah.
One thing only, when he serves short to your friend, early, you wait a little bit, but it's very difficult after spin to play short.
Sun is very high.
Yeah, but you can also give long middle, then first ball, and then play.
Kasahara and Ida back to the table. Satoshi leading 5-4 in game 3.
5-4.
Already experienced 5 golden points in this match. And you think about it, we're tied 7-7 with Texas winning 4 out of the 5 golden points. Now you switch 2 of those points, and Carolina's ahead 9-5 right here, looking for a 5-point lead going into the golden. Small margins have been the story of really Major League Table Tennis, but particularly Texas's season.
I mean, when you're trailing by 2 points and there's 1 match left, who would you rather have in this position than the co-MVP of the league? He's showing exactly why he was in that position when it comes to making contributions to the team.
Big time player.
These 3 games are going to count.
Easily the most important potential sweep of the entire season for Ida.
Ida only had 3 sweeps in a singles match all season long. They all were that same weekend in Florida. He did not have another 3-0 sweep all season, but he's 2 points away here in the final.
And this is interesting because Coach Bitsugai was asking Kasahara if he would make that spin, if he felt confident to make that heavy spin and that speed. But Kasahara said that Ida's expecting it from me. He wants me to play that shot.
Ida has to take some risks. He has to stay on the offensive side of the ball.
Oh. Like that?
Do not step around.
I mean, that's Macbeth and Kasahara doubles backhand.
It's a sweep for Satoshi Ida to put the Gold Rush in front, heading into the championship golden game. Ida over Kasahara, sweeping his countrymen 11-4, 11-10, 11-6. And that gives the Gold Rush the 1-0 lead as we head to the climactic golden game to conclude Season 2 of Major League Table Tennis. Do not go anywhere.
How does MLTT's grand finale work? Teams score 1 point for each victory to 11 that you've seen so far today. After a fourth singles sweep from men's co-MVP Satoshi Ida, the Carolina Gold Rush hold a narrow 8-7 lead over the Texas Smash. Carolina will carry this 1 point differential into the pressure-packed ending and start with a 1-0 lead. Speaking of pressure, both coaches handpick 5 players who rotate in for multiples of 4 points each. Men versus women, Olympians versus Olympians, superstars versus substitutes, all with the stakes at their absolute peak. The first team to 21 points will take MLTT's Season 2 crown and hoist the MLTT Cup. It's Texas's David Macbeth and Carolina's Edward Lee to get the showdown started. Buckle up, everybody, for the final time here at 2025's championship weekend. This is the Golden Game.
What do you think, gentlemen?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. After that phenomenal 3-0 sweep from Satoshi Ida, there was not a hint of a smile on his face as he came back to the bench. All business, all focus. This is going to be a thrilling golden game. I think Coach Yang maybe backed into a corner a little bit with what he was going to do with Hong. And I think that could be the difference between how this match goes.
Really forced his hand almost.
Yeah, he didn't really have a choice there.
No team came back from behind to win more golden games this season than the Texas Smash. Can they do it again with everything on the line? Excellent start for Dave Macbeth. He evens the score. It's a race to 21. Edward Lee's got 2 serves for Carolina. A huge roar from Lee as Macbeth returns it into the net. Another sensational serve. 3-1 Gold Rush. The 2 Japanese superstars back to the table. And a miss from Kasahara and a 4-1 lead for Carolina.
Texas starting so slow.
Carolina had the momentum going into this already from the start. Now they're just doubling down. Ida has a chance to take a lot of pressure off of Hong Lin. If he can increase this lead, it's not going to be easy for her to come up against Nandan, but having that buffer in place.
At least she's going to get something to work with. She's not going to be playing a 141 shot rally.
How about this? They split the 4-point sequence. Both winning points on the other serve.
Would not be surprised if Nandan serves deep just to get his offense going.
See that topspin hook maybe. Or a heavy backspin one.
3 straight for the smash.
Honglin needs to get her backhand going.
We're tied. Texas won the title last year with a 21-7 rout over Princeton in the championship clinching Golden Game. And now the Smash have their first lead here in this year's Golden Game. Honglin with one more serve to try to avoid the golden sweep. Four straight for Nantan Naresh.
Tough day at the office for Honglin. Just hasn't been able to find her measure.
Texas by 2. Anglaise to the table versus Hodai. Carolina back within 1. By the way, if we do get to 20 all, we're a long ways away. It'll be Dave Macbeth versus Edward Lee in the ultimate golden point.
Let 7-6.
Oh, what a counter from Anglaise!
Anglaise has been all over the ball against Hodai. No matter what Amir throws his way, Anglaise gets his paddle on the ball and creates some offense.
Ferocious focus from Enzo. Another miraculous point for the Frenchman.
Anglaise just taking the entire team on his back, whether it be singles, doubles, or now golden game. A chance to sweep and put Carolina back up by 2.
Lawrence versus Guan next. Enzo with a golden sweep of his own for the Carolina Gold Rush.
Just pumps the barrier. Alex Yang is getting fired up on the bench as well.
7-9.
Back at the table with a score 9-7. It's Angela Guan for Texas and Roman Lawrence for Carolina.
Guan versus Lawrence. And Roman brings a little bit more power for Angela to contend with.
And you can see Lawrence is not going to go wild with celebration. He's going to just stay very calm, work for each point, respecting Guan's ability.
It's going to be a tough one for Angela. Roman is very well measured when it comes to playing against defense.
6 straight points for Carolina's French duo. And a miss from Roman there. Gets Guan on the board in the Golden Game, brings Texas back within 3. Oh, Roman counters Angela's attack. 3 out of 4 for Lawrence.
I thought Angela had the point by going on the offense, but Roman had other ideas and covered the wide forehand.
He was ready for it.
Trying to get Long pumped up on the bench.
Oh, what a crazy point won by Edward Lee.
Carolina Gold Rush right now are on an energy surge. I can tell you from standing right next to him. Enzo's demeanor from winning the points on the table and being on the bench has not changed at all. What a shot from Macbeth.
Edward Lee looked over him and thought to himself, where did that shot come from? As Macbeth just played an over-the-table forehand flip kill.
Texas really needed it.
Talk about heart and courage. That deep serve was a lightning bolt.
Set 14-9.
Macbeth taking a step back there to try and reset, because that serve would have been
On top of him.
Edward Lee gets 3 out of 4 in this sequence over Macbeth. It extends the Carolina lead. It's 15-9.
9-15.
Texas desperately needs Kasahara right here, right now. There's one.
If Kasahara can close the gap leading into Nandan playing Hong Lin, Texas could reposition itself a little here.
Well, that was a big mistake there by Kasahara.
10.
Those points are so valuable at this juncture of the match. Not give away anything.
Actually, Ida overplays the attack.
11.
You knew he wasn't going to just spin the ball on. He's going to put something behind it, trying to force an easy point.
Kasahara.
3 out of 4 for Hero.
All right, here's the chance. Can Hong Lin go out there and swing?
I mean, Kasahara did his job for the team. He brought them back within 4. Nandan Naresh has been huge in the Golden Games for the Texas Smash. What can he do now? Backspin hook serve. Same play as the first point of the first sequence.
Hong Lin so early on the ball.
If he wins all, we're going to get a timeout here for Carolina. Even if Nandan gets all 4, it would tie it up. And it'd be Enzo versus Amir. Carolina and Texas heading down to the wire. Out of a timeout, we're back for the thrilling conclusion in front of a sellout crowd at St. Joseph's University. As the fans in Philly come to their feet. One more serve for Naresh. And he missed it. Hong Lin's on the board, and Carolina is within 4 points of the title. That means Enzo will have it on his paddle in the upcoming sequence. Oh, tough break there for Carolina. But Texas desperately needed it. 3-point game, one more serve for Lin. The final point of her season. Will it be a 2-point game or a 4-point game after this? It's a 4-point lead for the Carolina Gold Rush.
And I feel like by winning those couple of points, Hong Lin can potentially forget about anything that happened leading up to now. Because when it really counted, he delivered.
Enzo Anglais won all 4 points against Hodai earlier. He only needs 3 more to earn himself and his team a title. And a service error from Hodai brings Carolina within 2 points of victory. Enzo into the net.
19-15.
Splitting on your own serve. Not generally the worst, but when you're trailing for the championship.
Enzo with the championship on his paddle.
That's 19-15.
Tension continues to crescendo.
Almost saved it.
So that guarantees Roman Lorenz, Angela Guan will come back to the table. Hodai needs this to try to make it so Guan doesn't need all four. And he gets it. So that's 3 straight for Hodai against Angles, who lets out a roar of frustration.
And that's after missing his own serve.
Roman Lorenz could win it for Carolina, but Angela Guan has been the unlikely hero for Texas. Angela needs at least 3 out of 4. He only got 1 out of the 4 earlier. 2 serves for Texas. Oh, what an angle. Sets up championship point. Lorenz tentative slightly at the start and then went for it.
17-20.
Is this Carolina's moment? Into the net. Texas not done yet. 2 serves for Roman. If Angela wins both these points, then Macbeth and Lee 1 point for the cup. Into the net, and it's over! Roman Lorenz closes it out, and the Carolina Gold Rush are MLTT Season 2 champions. Carolina takes the crown.
Welcome to the 2025 Major League Table Tennis Trophy presentation. Thank you for being here for this momentous event in MLTT history. Season 2 has exceeded all expectations. Over 100% more fans, over 500% more fan engagement online. Thank you, Philadelphia. Thank you, Major League Table Tennis. It's my privilege to introduce the Commissioner of MLTT, Flint Lane, to present the second ever MLTT Cup.
Thank you, Evan. All right. Carolina Gold Rush, you were the best team all year. You're the best team at the end of the year. Congratulations, Carolina. On behalf of everybody who's part of Major League Table Tennis, we'd like to present the Major League Table Tennis Cup to the owner of the Carolina Gold Rush, John McSweeney. Congratulations, John.
John McSweeney, the owner of the Carolina Gold Rush. What does this moment feel like, particularly after what transpired last year when you were the best team all year long and did not get to touch the trophy? How does that impact this moment right now?
I think I need to visit my cardiologist on Monday. I try not to get my hopes up too high. What we saw today was just insane. Some of the guys we expected would do really strongly weren't as strong, and the other team members picked them up. It's a team sport. These guys are like a family. I had dinner with them last night. You could tell they're sharing each other's food, and just, you saw it out there today. They left everything out there. Really excited. Great job.
Alex Yang, the coach of the Gold Rush, Alex Yang. How long have you been planning the jumping on the table celebration for when you would win the championship?
Since last year we lost semifinal to Texas.
What did that moment feel like when Roman got that final point and you got to jump on the table as a champion?
So thanks for our honor to one word, finish him.
This was a match that was a roller coaster in so many ways. How did this battle with Texas confound your expectations, and what did it take for your team to get to the finish line?
Today I think maybe whole night I couldn't sleep very well because we have to fight for this title. And I watched many videos. We lost to Texas. So I decided to take some changing and some risk. I put Edward play with Enzo, the double, this is a risk. Also, for the golden game, I put home play against Nandan Rush, just take risk. Sometimes sports need risk.
Well, the risks paid off for Alex Yang and the Gold Rush. Enzo Angles, come on in. The captain of Carolina. Enzo, you have wanted to get your hands on this trophy for a long time. You've been one of the faces of this league. You were the MVP last year. And yet, it has been a difficult season for you, battling through injury, sacrificing for your team. Now you're a champion. Congratulations. Describe this moment.
Yeah, this is the reason why I kept fighting all the season long, because I've been injured. I could have given up and just stay home. And this one is very nice, and I'm very glad not to have the MVP, but to have this cup here. So thank you.
I asked Alex about the topsy-turvy nature of this match. We saw your steely intensity from the very beginning, but this match was full of surprises. How did you and your teammates stay calm, stay composed, and get the job done?
Yeah, I mean, it's a team event, so of course, sometimes one player is not there. But at the same time, today it was Onglin, but at the same time, she saved us many times also last season, so we cannot forget about it. And no, I mean, we have to be lions on the table, and that's exactly what I did, what Roman did, because there is also a mental fight, which at some point you have to go into it, and if you avoid it, you're gonna lose. So you have to fight also in that way.
And so these fans brought so much energy and such an atmosphere. What was it like participating in this event that felt different from any other American table tennis event that this country has ever seen?
I mean, American, but I would say in the world as well, because this type of atmosphere right now with this intensity and this type of crowd and how professional it is, I don't know any other leagues in the world, so it's very huge what is happening here in table tennis. So a big thanks to this amazing league. I see Flynn very emotional because everything what is happening right now for table tennis in America and in the world is literally crazy. Thanks to everybody who is part of this, all the owners of the team, everybody. And so thank you just for everything. Also the commentators, everybody included. So thank you very much for that. And let's Gold Rush.
The Carolina Gold Rush, Season 2 Major League Table Tennis champions. Let's give it up for them. Congratulations to the Carolina Gold Rush, 2024-25 champions of Major League Table Tennis. Learn more about MLTT, including our plans for Season 3, by visiting MLTT.com and by following the league on social media. For our entire crew and my broadcast partners, Matt Hetherington and Sean O'Neill, I'm Evan Lepler. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the table again soon.